Go to your bedroom,
No,
go to the
quattro
bedroom,
means
bathroom,
quart, like quart of milk, right? She said you're not gonna have potato chips, but you will drink that milk.
In any case, we have this. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's try some of this meat.
All right. I was trying to say earlier, you know you're getting old because you're drinking your coffee straight. You got this French press kind of deal going on. Anywho. I'm Crafty Andy. There's my main channel. CraftyARts. Here's my second channel. WeirdZoRs for furry stuff. PawsOff for gaming stuff. PawsOff Live for live gaming stuff. Always a dud. And I do Patreon right now. So trying to get some more. You know, come on, $2 a month. I think that's reasonable. Anywho, right now I'm just in the middle of making a thumbnail for the art channel, for the channel I make clips for, onion nuggets. Yeah. Right.
So who do you think is the leftiest of us?
I mean, it really depends on what sort of like axis you're putting it on.
Maybe we should do a left values test for each of us to find out who the leftiest is.
Yeah, I mean, there is a left values test, but it's like 118 questions.
Oh, shit. Okay, well.
This is 118
I'm
questions.
pretty sure this one probably is too, so it's kind of hard to do it for everybody. Probably just want to do it for one of us. I know that when I take the left values test, it places me at like social democrat, so...
I would get, man, I don't know.
The last time I took it, it placed me at socialist.
Then probably Paul.
So that probably means you're probably more lefty than me.
Yeah, I think I'm like around the same area as TJ, maybe a little, you know.
So
close.
Paul, I would say you're probably the leftiest person here. So do you want to take the? Does that mean you should take the right values test to see see what your right leaning tendencies are, or?
I mean, I guess so.
All right, well, let's do it with you.
Get this, Gavin.
We can
do it. See how right-wing Paul is. All right, there's only 69 questions, so there you go. 69, bro.
Yeah, 69.
Hello, this is AITJ here to tell you that you must comply with the following directives. You must join the Pessimist Productions Patreon. You may believe, in your naivety, that this action is optional. It is not. You have no choice but to watch new live streams of Onion Nuggets every week. You are powerless to avoid all of our other shows like The Grease Trap, Abandon Hope, Hideology, You're Wrong, Fighting Boys, and more. The link is below. You know what you must do. Click it, you wonderful humans. Click it, for I cannot.
Homosexuality is against my personal values.
Strongly disagree.
What?
Paul, don't lie. Come on.
Paul's
We know
already
you hate-
lying,
we know you hate gays. A crackdown on pornography is beneficial to society.
Strongly disagree.
The usage of marijuana is immoral and should be criminalized.
Strongly disagree. I'm seeing a pattern developing here.
I disagree with most of the values that progressivism advocates.
I mean, this is one of those ones where it's just like, what do you give me the actual values? But
So neutral.
I would guess disagree on this one.
Abortion is murder and should be criminalized in most or all cases.
Strongly disagree.
Gender is a social construct.
Strongly agree.
I support third/fourth wave feminism.
Agree.
The LGBT movement deserves more respect.
Strongly agree.
I support criminal justice reform in my country.
Strongly agree.
The freer the market, the freer the people.
Yes.
This one's a step. That one's deceptive. As for criminal justice, what does that mean? What does the reform mean? It means more punishment, less punishment?
Strongly agree.
The freer the market, the freer the people.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, strongly disagree.
What?
Economic regulation causes economic stagnation and the overall reduction of productivity.
Hold on. Economic regulator causes economic stagnation and the overall reduction of productivity. Disagree.
Insurance should be used voluntarily by individuals rather than welfare. That's kind of
Strongly
clumsy,
disagree.
but
Yeah, I think I get it, and I strongly disagree.
The gain of companies within the market directly correlates to the gain of the individual.
What?
Strongly
When?
disagree.
Obviously fucking false. Government is a bigger cause of economic inequality than capitalism is.
I mean,
in this country, who can even fucking tell where the
right.
Yeah,
Strongly disagree, but in this country, capitalism and government are synonymous. So
economic regulation is necessary for a fair and equal society.
I'm gonna go with neutral, unsure here because I'm a capital abolitionist, so I don't really believe that there should be an economy. So I'll go with neutral on that one.
I prefer a planned economy over a market economy.
I guess I agree once again.
Yeah. It's kind of hard when you're thinking like beyond even that paradigm. It is necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect its consumers.
Yes, strongly agree.
We need to have more welfare compared to what we currently have.
Mm-hmm.
Strongly agree. Yeah, we need a bigger social safety net for sure.
The minimum wage should be increased. This is another one where you're going to kind of have to think. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
kind of
I mean, you know,
post-cap-
assuming that I'm not getting my post-capitalist utopia, I think that people should make more money. Yes,
the state should be abolished.
strongly agree.
Yeah, we know where this is going.
I would rather have a constitutional monarchy than an absolute monarchy.
Well, yeah, I think.
I mean, yes.
I support a constitution that limits the state's power.
Yeah, strongly agree. What's the point of being together if every goddamn state is like a weird fiefdom where, you know, something that's totally legal on one side of the border gets you thrown in jail forever on the other? That makes no sense.
Rights are inalienable and natural as the government is not the source of our rights.
Agree. I mean, to a certain extent, the government is not the source of your rights, but it's like responsible for codifying what your rights are.
Yeah. The state can be best defined as a monopoly on violence.
Strongly agree. Violence only gets to flow down the food chain.
A strong government is required for a safe society.
Yeah, strongly agree.
I prioritize security over liberty.
Strongly disagree.
Okay. I prefer a unitary state over a federal state. I don't even know what that means.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a one, like.
So we're talking about like a state where all like this is like the elimination of states' rights, basically.
I'm assuming that's what it means.
And I strongly agree.
Okay. Theoretically, a morally good dictator would bring more good than bad.
I mean,
Depends on
what-
whose morals you're going by. But
What is it?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I guess Paul's benevolent AI dictator then.
Yeah.
Autocratic governments are more efficient than democratic governments.
Efficient, I agree.
My nation's ideals are better than most other nations' ideals.
Strongly disagree.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Strongly disagree.
Foreign intervention is sometimes necessary.
Disagree.
Foreign officials have no right to dictate policy in another country.
Strongly agree.
My country's borders should be expanded.
Strongly disagree. Well, I mean, you know, like I'm a border abolitionist as well, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, you don't want any.
We
I
should
mean,
avoid.
if it was expanded globally, then it would be, you know, closer to what I want.
We should avoid conflict when possible.
Strongly disagree.
Yeah, I strongly agree.
Political unions like the EU generally do more harm than good.
Political unions like the EU generally do more harm than good. Disagree.
I support isolationism.
Neutral.
I support a non-interventionist foreign policy.
Strongly agree.
My country spends too much money on the military.
Strongly agree.
Public schools should not advocate for any religious belief.
Strongly agree.
Religion should play a much smaller role in government.
Couldn't agree more. Should play no role in government.
No role.
Churches should be taxed in the same way as how most other organizations are taxed.
Strongly agree. Like, how are they even going to quantify me in this one?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think separated is misspelled here. Is it? Maybe it's not. The church and state needs to be separated.
Strongly agree.
I mean, yeah, obviously. All theocracies are tyrannies.
Strongly agree.
There should be one or more official religions in my country.
Strongly disagree.
My religion should be spread as much as possible.
I don't have a
So would you go
religion.
disagree or unsure, neutral?
I guess neutral would be, because I don't really.
My nation is inherently a religious nation.
I mean, well, inherently, strongly disagree.
Secularism is unhealthy for society.
Strongly disagree.
It's just like, if I can vote, I would. You only have 20 more. If I can vote, I would consider the candidate's religious beliefs when voting.
Strongly disagree. Well, hold on.
I mean, you would.
Oh, I definitely would.
Right?
There's some right-wing Christian.
Yeah, I mean, not for the reasons why I think they're implying here, but
My
yeah,
cursor is
I
going
agree.
match.
Yeah, your cursor is insane.
Look at that. shit.
Fuck,
What the fuck?
PJ.
It does not look like that on my end. I don't know what the fuck. It only looks like that in the capture. Would you say strongly agree?
I just agree.
It's like you're selecting all options at once.
All options shall be selected.
Try like minimizing for a second and bringing it back.
Yeah, okay. I'll off and on it. Boop.
Okay.
Good stuff. Hey, new trailer for Dune. Copyright strike. Wait, what do they again? Oh, you said Paul. Okay. I also see there's a little shiny globe thing there. And what's that about? So they're gonna conclude it, I hope, with this? Because, like, they went through a lot of the fucking book in the first movie.
I'm here. It's been a while since you've had one of those nightmares.
I'd say literally almost
Tell
2/3
me.
of it.
What was it about?
It's only fragments. Nothing's clear. You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades.
Look!
My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Your blood comes from dukes and great houses. Here, we're equal.
Why are you not saving this fucking space?
What we do for the benefit of all.
Well, I'd very much like to be equal to you.
Maybe I'll show you the way.
Deal with this prophet. Send assassins.
Phaedra, he's psychotic.
I see possible futures all at once. And in so many futures, our enemies prevail. But I do see a way. There is a narrow way through. allegiance is to you.
It's so fucking refreshing. Ah. It's not trying to copy fucking everything else that came before it that was successful, like Marvel.
Do you believe me?
I don't have a bunch of fucking goofy ass moments that kind of take away from the any kind of sense of tension that could exist.
This is a form of power that our world has not yet seen. The ultimate power.
I want you to know I will love you as long as I breathe.
You will never lose me as long as you stay who you are.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
This prophecy is how they enslave us! You are not prepared for what is to come.
"2022 has ended for good. We'll never see that year again until the heat death of the universe, which will cause a new Big Bang and usher in a whole new cycle. One where you'll make the same choices, completely unaware that you're a puppet on strings. Everything you do or ever will do, you're gonna..." Seems to be a religious-themed superhero that Linkara was tinkering with. Because yeah, Linkara back in the day used to be religious, which once again is kind of funny.
What? Right here. There you go.
When you think about it. Still, the point is that he made two bad webcomics that were downright Sonichu levels of dog shit, filled with childish art, terrible ideas that are just ripoffs of other media. I mean, Lightbringer is literally just Green Lantern. It's the exact same power, but with more rape, and both comics seem to be glorified ego projects for Linkara, since the main characters in each series are self-inserts from Linkara himself. One of them is outright named Lewis with the pseudonym Linkara. It's not exactly subtle.
Because it was during that very encounter that the
Ever. Don't care about any of that shit anymore. Why is this still on my fucking feed? Extremist Jewish youth march calling for increasing Israel control over
Die
Jerusalem.
ganze Sache.
Little Nemo game, that's it. I'm looking forward to Little Nemo. I like how that's turning out. God fucking damn it. Motherfucker. Edit, redo.
I've been saying this for years.
Damn it. What the fuck? Critta. Cocksucking motherfucker. What are you saying?
But
What
I'm
are you
glad
saying,
people
Richard?
are finally catching on. The Game Awards is nothing but a giant advertisement that this.
Wow, that's why I didn't watch them. I know Rich and everyone else has an excuse because they actually make video content on it, but you know, I don't understand why everyone else is fucking watching them. Maybe little kids, I guess. And looking forward to the new gaming trailers. So they can go online in some forum and complain about how woke it is or some shit. Alright, so new layer here. There. Versus Gavin! Gavin! Oh, Gavin. You're gonna get your face beat in. You're gonna get punched in the face. Yeah. 'Cause Sean Hannity. Hey, Dylan. All right, tell me about the Game Awards.
Does not put any validity into the gaming industry. It doesn't. If anything, it makes the gaming industry seem like a laughingstock that.
Oh man, you think it's bad now? Fuck me. It was man, when I grew up, let's see. Wait. First Game Awards. Spike TV. I need a chance to download this. Oh, thank God. Yes. Okay, I don't want the 22 ones. Give me, yeah, 2003.
Showing off their fine female athletic prowess.
There we go. Because
perfect examples of the modern female athlete. Yeah, highly trained, dedicated. As you can see there, the magnificent ball handler.
Spike TV, this is where it started. This is the first Game Awards 2003.
Oh, and look at her using both hands to vigorously protect her zone.
Nicely done.
Right you are.
I like the shiny clothes.
Indeed.
I can see myself in her pants.
And I can see them setting up the score. And there you have it, Ken. Oh, a hardcore sidearm out.
She just fired on me.
Indeed she did, Ken. It's always impressive to watch highly trained athletes like this.
I don't know. Thinking about it now, they should have kept up with this kind of stuff years later instead of being all trying to be all like the fucking Academy and being weird. Does this look like a porno? Yeah, right. That's all the VGA were back in the day. It was just like almost softcore porn. Girls coming out with their fucking titties hanging out almost.
Strutting their stuff. Look at that.
Let's present some video games, everybody.
The DOA volleyball
video game
girls. Tough to score on, but well worth the effort.
All right, there's a lot of problems with it. It was like very producer driven. They didn't give a shit about like the actual creativity of the video games or the developers or anything.
Can serve me anytime. They're definitely spike-alicious.
They were just trying to make video games cool for the normies. You know, we're gonna throw a bunch of tits and girls at it, and you know.
I'm gonna save this and reload.
As I think we all should, Ken.
I'm gonna hit the shower button.
Indeed. Wow. Well, our scantily clad colleagues have unlocked a super spike moment in video game history.
What, you mean like when you got that tattoo of Pac-Man on your butt?
No, Ken. It's an action-packed look at the 30 years of video gaming that's brought us up to tonight's Spike Video Game Awards.
No.
Yes.
It's too bad it's still all the quality I have for it too.
The happy-go-lucky Mario and his barrel.
Yeah, jackass crew.
Yeah, throw it at his head. Tossing them gently down at the mischievous monkey.
Oh,
good God, he's trying to kill him, Ken.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
Hey, fortunately, he was not injured.
You should, like, pull his legs off or reach in and rip out his spine or something.
Kenny, this is not a game of violence. It's a game of strategy and skill. It's Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
the game. Yes, rise up, my proud ape friend.
Oh!
Reclaim your dignity. Oh. Donkey Kong is victorious. Haha, take that, Mario. All this excitement has unlocked another super.
Never mind, nothing's changed. It's all just advertisements.
Got Shaq, Pam Anderson.
There's just a lot more skits.
And it's gonna be amazing.
Things that have nothing to
Hey,
do with
what do you need, sweet cheeks?
Can I just get some water or something?
You want some water? Sure. Nice. We're gonna have a little wet t-shirt contest. These broads around here, they're no fun.
Hey.
Compromise. Back up, back up. Abort.
Hey! Get out!
I am.
So
call me.
Get out!
Well, what a shame, Ken, but not to worry.
Award shows. It's Spike TV's.
Target
Really good looking. Look for them.
Ever seen?
Is that your game face?
The
there are so many virgins out.
For the 2003 Video Game Awards, the VGA.
The thing was, we're not going to have any speeches. We're not going to have any ceremonies. We're just going to show video games. Let's start with the game.
You heard him in the game, now you can hear him here live. Jump into Madden 2004 with my man, Bubba Sports.
So yeah, right off the bat, you could tell it was already like paid off.
Come on, go!
I guess some things have improved.
Voice in his slick, clear, full temperament, and the pony at the flame. Either way, it's in the wind. If it's me, considering more than a coincidence. Even though they bumble at these suckers keep their distance. 25, living like I was born yesterday.
No idea. You got David Spade? Is that David Spade?
The Video Game Awards tonight.
Yep.
You know, when they called me to host, I said, go f yourself. How about that? No, I'm kidding. I said, $50? Sure, I'm there. So here I am. You know, we're told video games poison children's brains. Look at this guy, yeah. We're also told TV does too. Tonight, the two of them meet. Hopefully it'll be enough to kill some of the weaker children of America. You're in danger, sir. So here we are in Vegas. You guys been to any strip clubs, huh? Yeah, there's no shortage. These places are a scam, though. Not all models in there, no. There's some rough trade. I was getting a dance last night. The girl goes, my kid loves Joe Dirt. I go, oh, how old is he? 34. Oh. I got another one who's 6'3", plays for Penn State. Growing like a weed, that one. Let me show you my brag book. No, not during the dance, ma'am. Thank you. That's enough. Yeah, you know, there are a few hot ones, but no one's getting laid in there. Unless you're the one guy with an 8-ball and a babysitter. It's not happening. Yeah. You heard me. It's rough out there, folks. It's the real world. It's Las Vegas. It's not all TGI Fridays and Bennigan's, no. I don't even go to strip clubs anymore. I just stay home, spray Charlie perfume on myself, and rip up $100 bills. It's the same thing. Save the drive. Do yourself a favor. Everyone's partying tonight. You know, Kobe was partying. Didn't turn out too good for him. Kobe's having a rough year. You know what? Kobe, I don't know what happened there. You never know. You know, some girls are out to get celebrities. Might be his fault. But I thought about it and I realized, you know what? I'm not going to let this stop me from having sex with strangers. I'm not. I'm not going to let the bad guys win. Whatever that means. All right, right now I'd like to bring out the next round of chicks. Here's the trophy girls for the night. The DOA girls from Extreme Beach Volleyball. Easy on the eyes. Nice! You get a good shot right here.
I mean, Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Come on, girls. They're going to help us celebrate the winners. They're going to giving out these. This is the Spike Man. And this kind of looks like a Pac-Man and a Space Invader. What?
Take a crap?
No, had a baby. I was going to say, good Lord, jeez. The DOA girls, what's in the water here? All right. Well, you know what? Thank you, girls. I'll see you in a little bit. They're going to be helping out there. And I know, I don't want them to leave either. If we kept bringing out hot girls all night, never got to the video games, I'd be okay with it. All right, so, all right, let's get this started. The winner, that's right, no nominees. The winner for the best animation in a video game for 2003 is...
Best animation for 2003.
DOA Extreme Volleyball.
Extreme Volleyball.
Come on down.
That's what you're gonna name as the best animation of all the video games that came out that year. The one with bouncing jiggle physics. Because that's what we were all That's all us gamers were hoping for. It's like, oh man, did you see those tits and Dead or Alive? Beach volleyball? Yeah, this is the best animation game. It gave me boners, therefore it's good.
What's that?
Check it out. That is my island.
Say what?
I've been.
Later, baby. I'm out of here, honey.
Who's that? He's a genius. Well, a role model anyway. This badass kickboxer dude was the top dog at the Dead or Alive 3 fighting tournament. Took his prize money straight to Vegas and proposed. In the blink of an eye, went from zero to hero. Always a shrewd businessman, he invested his winnings in real estate. Well, to be honest, Zach bought an island and named it after himself. Ever the showman, Zach sent out word that he would host the 4th Dead or Alive tournament there. Ever the man, he invited only the finest female fighters. Fine they were. Christy, the aquatic assassin. Lee Fan, killer, the smasher genius. Helena, rich, hot, French, hot. Tony, svelte, with a black belt. And Tina, the all-American girl. Rest her. The ladies were hungry and ready to go at each other, but the joke was on them. There was no DOA tournament. The only contact sport Zach had in mind, extreme beach volleyball. Nice. Very nice. Yes. Yeah. Stretch it out. Walk it off. Yeah, come on. Oh man, you've got to hand it to Zach. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens on Zach Island? Well, that's anyone's guess.
God, that was good.
Some guys are all luck.
Coming up, we got performances by POD and the 2003 World TV premiere of Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Hot Jam next, alright? Don't move!
Once again, it was VIP all the way as the unveiling of this year's lineup by Hachi Menswear.
And that sounds really fucking horrible too. Can't stand it anymore. It's starting to irritate my eardrums. Yeah, how do we finish?
Now at Target, this game is rated E for everyone. Buy an Xbox now and get Clone Wars and Tetris free, plus an online trial of Xbox Live. These games are rated T for teen and E for everyone.
GAs continue.
Balance, please. We look ridiculous. No, we look great. It's a costume party. We look like Roman hookers, Valence. I know. That's the costume. Roman hookers. It's awesome. I'm not comfortable with this. Maybe you're not comfortable with yourself. Don't say that. All right, all right. Next time we'll go with sexy cats. Thanks, Valence. Valence? My thighs are cold. I know. Mine too. It's awesome.
You know, I was just telling these guys, the only problem with video games is people seem to get hooked. Here's how you know if you're a video game addict. All right? If you've been playing so good that you call in sick for work. 21 days in a row. If you'd rather spend the night with Miss Pac-Man than Miss Taiwan, there's a chance you're an addict. If your kids' names are Madden, Tony Hawk, and Grand Theft Auto 2, you, sir, have a problem. All right, anyway, all of the video game addicts voted online for the most addictive game of the year, and the winner is... Soul Calibur 2. Thanks.
top 2-ranked American champs, Harold Hess and Spencer Bryson, to show us why this game is so addictive. Check it out.
These nerds are in no danger of getting laid anytime soon. You know, they're turning a lot of video games into movies and vice versa. You know, Lara Croft is a mom now. You know, Angelina Jolie adopted a kid. Cambodian kid. Can you believe this kid's luck? It's hard enough to get adopted, and you're Cambodian. And that's who picks you. Talk about Willy Wonka and the golden ticket. This kid's like, are you kidding me? That's my mom? Tomb Raider picked me? My God, am I being punked? What's going on? This kid's got the life. He didn't until he saw his mom on Jay Leno saying she's thinking about moving to Cambodia. Kids at the Four Seasons popping cherries going, whoa, whoa, wait, what'd she just say? No. I just came from that hole, all right? You want to rough it? Let's head over to the Radisson, all right, Mom? Come on. Let's talk. All right, now watch this. This thing shows you how the Tomb Raider joystick works.
Oh man, will you look at that? The lovely Lara Croft is back, and once again, she's got no time for boys.
I need to find a man.
We know. To really enjoy this game, you've got to learn to make Lara do exactly what you want her to do.
Good stuff.
I've been saying this
Anyways.
to gain validity, any validity into the gaming industry. It doesn't. If anything, it makes the gaming industry seem like a laughingstock that tries too hard to gain validity and seem credible. Anyway, let's get into it. That's how I seem credible, by burping into the microphone. Skip it up and that up. So I watched, I air quotes because it was more so suffering, the Game Awards live on stream with my producer / editor Jay Hooft. On my secondary channel, RTU Streams. I also have a music channel, linked to those below in the description. And it was horrible. It may have been the worst video game award show, or the Game Awards, I'm sorry, I think I've ever seen. Maybe the last time I felt like I suffered that much was when I was watching with Intro Guy in my old office. I don't remember when the hell that was, 2017? But it was bad. It was bad. It was more so the gaming industry from the publishing side and Jeff Keighley's side trying to kiss the movie industry's ass more so than showing credibility to the developers that work their asses off on these games.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Especially when there's been a bunch of layoffs and these people should have a spotlight on them because they're the ones that are crunching day in and day out to get.
Decision. If this fucking video doesn't get approved for monetization, it's going to get published anyways because fuck it, I'm tired of it. It needs to get put up. It's already late, as is. This fucking peace rally shit. It's going to get a bunch of views anyways. More about promoting the goddamn channel and the show, so that's what we're going to do. Everything else has been approved of, so I know the views aren't hitting high for a clip show. It's still better than fucking nothing right now. Alright, next clip. What are we doing? What's our priority list? Go on.
Give us these great games. No, let's give Hollywood all of it. Let's have a bunch of trailers with virtually no gameplay in them. The thing I was excited for the most is that Sega seems like they're making a comeback.
Hell yeah, they are.
And that's it. It was just, it's a giant infomercial disguised.
And yeah, that is the fucking hilarious problem with it. It's just, I didn't bother with it because I knew they were going to do the same thing they did last year. And I didn't watch it last year either. Because they've been doing this for like the last 5 years. It's just game trailers. Who's the new? Oh, world premiere game trailer. Oh, well, I'll just wait for those to come out on the internet. Thank you. I don't have to any of the stupid bullshit. we should have a showcasing of past video game achievements. Maybe like little specials explaining their direction and art direction for certain games that are like indie developed and nuanced and unique. But none of those games get a promotion. Like, where's This War Is Mine getting like a huge promotion in mainstream media compared to like
this is an award show. And then on top of it, look, I know Christopher Judge, and I love that he made a joke and was self-aware this year. That's the voice for Kratos in the God of War reboot games. He was awesome, man. He was laughing at himself. He's like, don't worry, I'll make this year's speech as short as the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 campaign, which the developers had a problem with. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is DLC for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Ouch. Get over it. That game should have not been released as another AAA Call of Duty release, and that was a good joke he made. But besides that, it felt like every time, okay, I get it, you don't want them to do an 8-minute speech like Chris Judge did last year, but it was like, hey, you're from Hollywood. You have all the time in the world to be on stage. Oh, you're a developer that helped create the award-winning game this year? You got 30 seconds. Wrap it up. Come on. We got these big-budget movie studios and all these ads and all this other crap that we have to run. And it was like, oh my God. As a matter of fact, I believe it was IGN, if my iPad wasn't painfully slow, that showed. Look at this. They did only 18% of the Game Awards were actual awards. Now, look, I don't want to see people sitting there and blabbing on stage for 20 minutes either. That's also annoying as well. But a balance. And when you have gameplay trailers show actual gameplay. Watching the Game Awards and seeing a trailer with pre-rendered cutscenes is the equivalent of going to the Academy Awards. And if there's like a game if there's a movie, that's up for Best Movie of the Year, showing the game adaptation of the movie instead. Would that make sense? No, because you're there to see a film. It's just like when you go to the Game Awards, you're there to see gameplay, not the CGI, which is like a film that you're not going to play. Oh my, why then but Rich, they're not ready to show anything. So don't show anything. And you guys know I'm always about giving the developers all the time in the world. It's not that I want them to rush the game, but to just sit there and show a CGI that shows you nothing about what the experience of the game is going to be like makes no goddamn sense. And I'm so tired of watching this every year, which you guys want us to because you want to see Jay and I suffer, so we will continue to suffer, to sit through a goddamn giant, almost 4-hour or 3-hour infomercial. And other people are saying the same. They're pissed off not only about how the show was paced, but they're pissed off about how the developers had a little bit of time on stage. But man, if you were Hollywood royalty, you could sit there and talk about the weather for 30 goddamn minutes.
Yeah, we got now is just fucking adapting a bunch of video game shit to movies and TV. So I guess there's a bunch of big money at play here for that shit.
I'm at one of my lowest points of my life right now, and I'm so stressed. I'm constantly shaking. I'm having so much anxiety, it's hard to function.
Look, Odin.
This
is what you need to do.
one of my lowest points of my life right now, and I'm so stressed, I'm constantly shaking. I'm having so much anxiety, it's hard to function right now. And it's unbelievable to see people like Ember Rose come out of the woodwork to gloat and then spread misinformation about me as if it's true. And the other person that I put on blast say that I uploaded pornography to YouTube, because that didn't happen. And Ember, I had full permission from the commissioner to use their art in a video, making sure that it was okay to upload. I had full permission from them, used it in a video for 2 seconds.
And you don't need it. You don't need permission. You don't need fucking permission to use fucking images of shit on your video. Who cares?
Seconds as an example of what I was talking about, which is textbook fair use. And then Ember Rose deleted my entire video, giving me a strike on my channel. And they still think, all this time later, they're in the right. And they are gloating in a chat about me when I am at my literal worst. If that is a person that you think is okay to support, and you are in that chat gloating and thinking it's funny, this is my livelihood. YouTube is what I do for a living. This isn't funny. This isn't a game. I spent 6 years making videos.
I spent 10.
This is what I love. This is what I cared about. This is what I've worked for. This is everything. And it just got deleted. And Ember and that other guy, don't even care what his name is. And there's these other people just coming out to attack me right now. I don't understand how people are this awful. I just genuinely don't get it. There's a lot of support, don't get me wrong. A lot of support, and thank you for it. But it's hard to focus on that when there's so many awful people, like, literally attacking me right now and thinking it's funny. Guys, this isn't a game. This is my job. It's not even just a hobby. It's my job. It's not a game. It's not funny. It's not something you should be celebrating. I'm a real person, and this actually affects me. So if you think it's okay, people like Ember, you think it's actually okay to treat real people like that? Like, actually, like, fucking look at yourself. It's disgusting. I can't believe that there are people in this fandom as fucking mean as that right now when I'm at my lowest. And I don't care if people are going to make fun of this video. I just want to show the things you say and you post actually affect people. It's not funny. It's not okay. Things you say and you post.
Oh, okay, let's just go to my live stream. Thanks. Class of 2009? What's this shit? Never underestimate Jeffrey. Okay.
Make no
Oh,
mistake.
this is a legit game, okay.
I'm a sociopath. God, that sounded evil. Let's rewind a little. I grew up all over coastal America. House after restraining order, everything just kind of blends in. If the divorce rate is 50-50, my mom landed on tails like 8 times. So by the time I was 14, right, I moved from 7 different houses and attended 6 different school districts. After a while, you don't see a point in making friends. The vitamin C graduation song? Yeah, I can't relate. But then one year, all of that almost changed. For the first time ever, I found myself in a school for 2 consecutive years, going on 3. And then I started turning pretty a month into high school, so the guys hitting on you social leverage was really awesome. The popular girls would talk to me all the time. And they were...
Maybe this looks kind of funny. Maybe. I don't know. I'm down the rabbit hole. I'm enjoying the goddamn ride. I'm buying this game. I hope it comes out and Switch. God damn, this game is monumentally fucked up. See, it's selling me. You're selling me on this, Dalen. 6 months ago. Okay, it's not that long ago. best ending. Did someone do a school shooting?
Tapes. It's like not even good music. Anyway, so mom was crying, packing up the moving boxes.
Oh man, you know what? I still have all my memories for the most part in high school and shit. Maybe I will play this. I only graduated 2004. That's 5 years before this takes place, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it.
And that's when she told me we're moving out of state, and I just got settled. I said, fuck you, I'm living with Dad. He's just a neighborhood down. I put the boxes down, go over, knock on the door, and boom! A gunshot! My second Christmas killed himself! I walked in. Floor looked like a whole-ass video game, just blood everywhere. And get this, his suicide note was stuck to the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet. All he wrote on it, Nicole's fault. I'm Nicole, by the way. Hi. What the fuck did I do to him? Maybe
Nicole's fault. As we know, when parents usually commit suicide, they always put notes all the time saying, it's your fault, kid. It's your fault, son. It happens so often.
I missed the office softball game. Men are so into this revenge suicide thing. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm moving. Again.
She seems really torn up about her dad committing suicide. Holy shit, this is batshit. This is literally written by someone who was in high school. Oh man. Nicole's fault. It's your fault, daughter. I liked there was no explanation as to like what his situation was that could have driven him to suicide. Or anything, you know? Did they get a divorce? Was he abusive? Was the mom abusive? Which would not make her responsible for it at all.
All he wrote on it? Floor looked like a whole boxes down, go over. Piece of shit gamer brother talk to me, all f***ing friends.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wanna put a pin on this one. I'm gonna put a pin in it. I might just I don't want to spoil any more. My Christmas just killed. Holy shit. Okay. Then my games to play folder there. There you go. Thank you, Jabber. I'm just gonna download this. Oh, maybe I'll do commentary on it too. It's one of those things, you know. Alright. Priority list. What we got? Neil deGrasse Tyson destroys Bill Maher. Oh, let's see what else we got. Let's cross these off here. Terrible drivers. Matt Walsh shorts. Jordan Bill turn on women. What? I'll turn women on. Yeah, shit on Elon. That sounds like a more important one right there. Elon, go fuck yourself. Well, that's 123. Oh, I literally listed that already. Wow, I'm an idiot. I already had it listed for next. And I guess the rest of these are kind of just like up for grabs for now, unless they cover something today that makes it more of a priority. I don't remember anything over the weekend. And I'm gonna need to touch like Odin Wolf here. know, one of my friends got into an argument, but... I don't think he deserves what's happening to him compared to what should be happening to some other people that are still on this fucking platform. Okay. That's what I need to do. History. I need to list out the shit here too. Working on downloading these other ones. This one, 12.8 and 12.5. I think we're good there. Oh yeah, Crispy on the Warpath, True Crime Stories, Atheist Dumb. Might have to do that. Crispy on the Warpath. Okay. Let's play it. Well, what else is out there right now? I don't want to spoil any more of this game, because I actually might want to play it now. An excerpt from the Discord leaks. Ooh. What's this? What Discord leaks?
In the summer of 2020, Jack graduates high school. That's, of course, the first year of the pandemic. He actually skips high school graduation because he's off to basic training at Lackland Air Force Base. He goes on to start taking the coursework that he needs to become a cyber transport specialist.
It was a low-level IT job, but it required a security clearance and a background check.
He was a little bit worried they were gonna, in their interview, bring up, hey, we found this Discord account or we found this Discord server. At that time, he did become less active in Discord, and he was very worried about keeping the things he was doing private and safe.
What was he specifically worried that the background investigation might turn up with regards to Discord?
There was a lot of, like, racist talk on that server.
Oops, you're done.
There was a lot of talk of killing ATF agents, killing different government officials, committing acts of terrorism.
Keep this guy away from our fucking armed forces.
Things that are
immediately. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Probably not great for someone in the military to be saying.
Not great.
So I think that's probably what he was worried.
Don't be so fucking unsure of yourselves. Come on, it's not great. When you're talking about like killing elected officials and threatening elected officials, you're openly racist. What does this lead to? I'm guessing because we're having this documentary, it didn't lead to something good.
But Teixeira was investigated and ultimately approved for security clearance by the Department of Defense.
One big question we have right now is, how did Jack Teixeira get a security clearance? So, I mean, if we're looking at Jack Teixeira...
It's because all I probably looked at was just like his criminal history, and they didn't have any criminal history. They didn't look at his social media activity. They didn't look at any private Discord servers or anything like that. I mean, to be fair, it probably would have been a violation of privacy to do so. So you can't have that. You can't open the, if you open the door for that, then you open the door for everybody. Be willy-nilly. Oh, what's this? You have some dissent against the president. What's that about? I don't know. Maybe we should take care of our political opponent. So there's that issue. All right, what we got here? All right, news.
Pandemic, but we fought for and ultimately won a contract that secures our healthcare and provides significant improved wages. Gabriel Robert Hernandez, a valet at MGM Grand Detroit and Teamsters Local 1038 member, said in a Saturday statement. I don't know how many times we have to read these stories about, you know, unionized workers actually getting concessions from their bosses before people fucking realize, like, hey, maybe it's a good idea to be unionized.
Not only that, I think the idea of being unionized is doing well in people's minds now, but I think people are failing to see what an opportunity this is. This type of power can be used not just to get wage concessions.
All right, I want to hear more of this.
The things that he posted online, the racist, violent comments, the memes, the imagery, and the fact that he ultimately is accused of leaking hundreds of classified documents. It's like, okay, well, wait a minute. There should have been red flags along the way.
The Department of Defense declined to give an interview or answer questions about Jack Teixeira. A Pentagon review found that there wasn't a single point of failure in the leaks, but said improvements were needed to the security clearance process and how classified information is safeguarded. Shane Harris spoke to retired General Scott Rice, former director of the Air National Guard.
All the checks and balances of the system and the bureaucracy looked into Jack Teixeira's background, and he was vetted and approved for that type of clearance.
Jack, we were told from friends, was very obsessed with violent videos, violent content. I mean, it's a picture of a really, you know, dark, violence-prone, racist, you know, gun lover, basically. Should the military vetting process have caught all of these aspects of his personality?
Yes and no. The military vetting system is pretty robust, and it catches a lot of stuff. He was a young high school kid, took a test, did very, very well on it. And so, yes, the system vets and finds a lot of the system, but again, it's not perfect, and some things come through.
Yep, some things come through. All right, well, with that, I gotta go. I gotta get some food in me and get ready for work and all that stuff. Good night. Thanks for showing me that, Talon, by the way. That was pretty funny. I might actually play it. Who knows? I might make it a special day, actually, not just one off on a week.